The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in the cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised.
You're listening to REP Paranormal and Friends with your hosts,
Kim Purvis
and Allison Robinson. Make sure to check us out on our Facebook pages, REP Paranormal and Friends and REP Paranormal Busters, for up-to-date show information and events. Hey everyone, welcome to another night of REP Paranormal and Friends. We have a special guest tonight. We have Leslie, who's a new member of REP Paranormal. So please welcome Leslie. Leslie's been on before.
Yeah.
If you all haven't remembered, I'm sure you'll remember because we'll probably get down the rabbit hole at some point. But
Very professional and responsible episode we did.
Yeah.
Just like being very professional.
Yeah.
When are you professional?
You sound like my boss.
Oh my lord. Okay, so Leslie, let's get a little bit of background on you. What got you into the paranormal? And why can't I see you?
Well, back in 1995, my grandma died. I was in another country. And I was very, very close to her. So I was mad that she died while I was out of the country. She couldn't wait until I got back.
Mm-hmm.
But she came to me in a dream that night. I dreamt about her. And we walked through her old neighborhood. We held hands and walked. And, of course, I was doing all the talking. She didn't say a word.
Yeah.
And, I guess it's time to say goodbye. And we just turned and looked at each other. And she gave me a hug. And I was like, okay. So maybe I'm losing my mind and saying that I believe it was her. But it made me feel so...
Her.
What?
Lost her sound.
We lost her sound.
She was talking and she just lost her.
Oh, hello? Leslie, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
I can hear you. Okay.
Maybe it's your headphones. There. Try
Well,
that.
just seeing Grandma, it made me feel better. And then that's when I thought, you know what, maybe there's something more out there. Because that was the first death I've experienced in my family, was my grandmother dying.
Oh, wow.
So, so after that, I started, watching all the TV shows,
Mm-hmm.
the plumbers and the demon lovers and all that. And, but I had children. I had 2 little girls to raise, so I didn't get to go ghost hunting. But when they were old enough, I was ready. I was ready to go. I was ready. So I started following a psychic, and then he led me to a team, and then that team led me to you guys, and here I am. I love every minute of it. I'm a junkie.
It's addicting. It really is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know, people say, why do you spend hours doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I could spend hours in a boat fishing and not catch a fish.
Right.
I can spend hours in a basement and not catch a ghost. So
Right. Exactly. And that's exactly how it goes, too.
You just never know.
Yep.
yeah.
Now,
Yeah, that's how it all started.
Now, do you have, as of right now, a favorite location?
Probably the best locations I've been to have been in Minnesota. And the one we recently just went to in Indiana, the Indiana State Asylum, that one was pretty good too. Those have probably been my favorite. So, Indiana State, that nurses station. I mean, if you watch the YouTube videos and stuff, and you see people talking about the nurses station, it's real.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
So, and just be forewarned, there are snakes, right, Kim?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I still haven't seen that video, so
Oh, okay.
I need to see it. I've just heard about it. You got to tell our listeners what that's about.
Well, Chad and Kim and I think we're at the nurses station, and my husband and my youngest daughter, Kara, they're out. They like to walk and hunt, where I like to sit and hunt. And Allison, she's off wherever the hell.
You just never know where Allison's at.
Know where Allison's at. And they come up and they're like, "We just saw a snake," and I'm thinking there was one on the ground. They said, no, it was up above us. And I said, no, it's probably wires hanging because, you're in a dilapidated old building.
Right.
Well, we went back to our home base that we had set up there. And sure enough, it was a snake squiggling down like it wanted to smell my husband's head. So sitting there in the dark with Kim, and she says, I'm not going back out that way.
Yeah.
I'm not, because I Googled it. They told us at the office it might be a rat snake. I Googled. Indiana's good for rattlesnakes, rat snakes. You never know what kind of snake it was.
Right.
I don't
I
mess
said,
with
no
snakes.
problem. I said, we'll go out the front door. She said, oh, no, I'm not going out the front door either because
No.
there's a groundhog.
Yeah.
It's like, pick your battle.
That's what I said. I'm like, I think we could take the groundhog. She said, nope. I looked them up. They're not friendly either. Shit.
And then you
I
have
guess
the
we
bats.
stuck here the rest of the night.
Then we got the
Order
bats.
pizza.
Then we had the bats. So we were fighting them all the way around.
Yeah, because there was the bats and...
Yeah, but at Indiana State, we heard, noises. The one guy with us, I mean, he actually got up and had to go look in the room because you thought someone was in that room.
Right.
And the moans, you could hear moaning, footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
We thought it was my husband and my daughter coming down the hallway, but there was nobody there.
Right.
And then my husband and my daughter, they caught the snake, but they also caught a scream up there there's a mental psych ward part of the hospital asylum as well.
Yeah.
And they caught a scream.
And
A distant scream, like disembodied. It was a really good location.
it was, because I was listening to the recorder from when we were down. I don't remember which time it was. We were in the nurses station, but it was at that time, I think, where we thought your husband and daughter were coming down, because one of us walks off and then you hear a scream in the distance on the recorder, and not once but twice we got it.
Right.
And then I saw that that shadow coming by the cafeteria where that window is.
Yes.
And when I said I saw a shadow, the tripwire went off. And every time I mentioned the shadow, that tripwire would go off right there. And that's also the area when I walked down there, I had a guy say, turn around.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like somebody was in there. And I'm like, hello? Because I literally thought somebody was in there telling me to turn around. That's how... And of course, I left my recorder up by you guys, but...
Well, just off the nurse's station, that room just off the nurse's
Yeah,
station.
yeah.
We thought we heard a groan.
Yeah.
And then paper shuffling.
Yeah.
And then the cat ball went off.
And I got that shuffling noise on my recorder.
Did ya?
From that room. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It sounds like paper's moving.
Well, the place it's like everybody just quit and walked out. It was like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Because medical records are still there with people's names on it.
Mm-hmm.
The linens were still there.
A bunch of clothes in some of the places.
Blood still on the beds and some of them. It's just a really creepy place, and it was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then speaking of shadow, that's the second time I've seen a shadow was at Villisca when we were at Villisca not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
I was done after that.
Oh, yeah.
I stayed up there because, I thought, this is what we do. We see a shadow, we don't run.
Right.
And say it's a demon. We just sit here and pretend we're okay.
Gosh, I can't. I honestly can't believe the amount of footsteps and movement we had when we tried to lay down to go to sleep at Villisca. That was insane.
Yeah. Once everybody left and it was just 3 of us left.
Yeah.
You could hear way more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, I didn't feel threatened at all or like I was in harm's way, but
right.
It just kind of, it does rattle your cage a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I did get online and look up old videos of Villisca from and I kept seeing that cat, Church.
Oh, jeez. The one that brought us a mouse in the morning, a dead mouse
Yes.
that I about stepped on.
Yes, he was it's worth it just to meet Church, just to go and meet the cat.
Yeah, he was trying to come in the house and had to try to shoo him out of the house. And we woke up and he's just sitting there at the door, like looking at it like this at you. And it's like, oh my God, he's literally the cat from Pet Cemetery.
Yeah. They had the creepy doll in the attic because I guess all haunted locations it's required to have a creepy doll. I don't know. And that you said it looks like the doll just moved. And I turned to look at the doll, and that's when the shadow came right past me, like it was going behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I saw it, and I just froze. And I didn't go back up there for the rest of the night. I stayed downstairs.
Yeah, you did. Uh-huh. No, went up. Yeah, that attic got a little weird. Closer. Like, it was like about, we were up there at like 2 o'clock till about 2:51 in the morning. And got a big whoosh of like, it wasn't cold air. It was like warm air that came between us. And it was really weird. And you could hear a lot of movement over by me. Like, a lot. And then, you had that doll sitting there. And then I get this, like a little girl going, and I'm like, I'm done, I'm out. I'm going to bed, good night. I went downstairs. I'm like, see you later. And of course, I didn't have my recorder because I forgot to bring extra batteries, and it died. Like, it was almost a full battery, and it just died after we were in there. And then I had that video of the doll.
Yes.
That I recorded it, and you could see it. It was upright, but the numbers were upside down at the top.
Right.
And then at the bottom, the numbers were flipped. But when you were recording, everything looked normal. But when you go to play it back, the doll is upside down. None of my other videos are like that. So I have no idea what was going on there. But and then I was like, okay, what's up with this? Because, we have a running history with dolls. And, of course, the legs broke off the one at Malvern.
Edinburgh, we had a doll flying, broke a finger off of it.
Yeah, and then we go to Villisca, and that damn doll's legs are broke off sitting there on the chair. And it's like, what is up with this? Like,
we have a thing with dolls.
I was waiting for that thing to come up and start walking at us or something because it looked like her nose would like flare in and out. Like I just kept watching
it.
it.
It looked like she was breathing.
Yeah, it looked like she was breathing. I'm like, what the hell's going on with this doll? Like,
we have a question in chat.
Oh.
Leslie, Cynthia wants to know if you're coming to Bango.
I planned on it.
Did you get that, Cynthia?
Is it going to be a dance party?
Hell yeah. Cynthia, yes. You know Kim and I are going to be there. Hell yeah.
I already put that in.
Oh, I didn't see you.
Yeah. I already put that
and then Darren has a question.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is your favorite location to investigate up to this point of investigating? I think he joined a little late, but
yeah, I don't think he.
You can refresh his memory.
We just recently went to Indiana State Asylum, which you were invited to, Darren, and didn't go. But anyway.
You snooze, you lose, buddy.
Oh, see.
And that place had the footsteps, the moans, the groans, the bangs. It was, and as we mentioned, the bats and the snakes. But it was, I think I got more out of that than I did Waverly Hills, and I've been there twice. The second time at Waverly was more. That's where I saw my first shadow person. Was at Waverly Hills on the second floor.
I want to go back to Waverly.
I have not been there yet.
I want to go back so bad because we only got through part of it. We didn't even get through it all. Because there ain't enough time to get through it in one day.
That's kind of like it for a lot of locations, except for the smaller ones.
Some of them we get done within a couple hours. It's like, well, it's time to start over.
Yeah.
The only place I've been to where I have not gotten any evidence is Farrar. I've never gotten any evidence there.
Oh yeah. I mean, we have.
Okay, we got your voice coming through.
What the hell? That's so weird.
On her end, maybe?
It must be on Leslie's end.
There's a voice coming through?
Mine was all of a sudden, but now it's not. So I don't know.
Now it quit.
Yeah, it quit.
Huh.
Oh, now Kim's back on the screen.
Oh, there she is.
She looks like she's like 2 feet tall, and I look like a giant.
It looks like you have a little leprechaun with you.
Oh my lord.
Yes, Cynthia, we definitely need to go back.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. If you can handle me, Cynthia, I'll come.
Missouri State, we need to go again. Yep.
Oh yeah, that was an interesting time too.
My cousin wants to go so bad with us when we go.
Oh yeah. We've got a lot of...
She's been begging me, when you guys going back to Missouri? I don't know.
yeah.
That one you need more than just a few people.
Yeah, you need an army full of people to go to that one.
Just to afford it.
No, yeah, no kidding. Yeah, for sure.
I think the last time we went, they had some of it closed off. Hopefully that's all back open again. But because the part that was closed off was the cells where they those solitary confinement cells down there.
Yeah,
people get a lot of evidence down there.
We got a lot. Well, we got some interesting stuff on those ones that they just unburied.
Those ones they just unburied there.
Yeah,
right.
With the music box and
and
other things were going off while we were down there.
K2 was going off.
Yeah.
Cynthia says she's pretty sure she can handle you.
She's got a voodoo doll of me.
Oh god. It's getting a little dark in here, but I think my light blew out, so we might have to be in the dark. It's fine. So if we disappear from the screen, it's fine.
Are you in the dark?
Yeah, because like I said, this room doesn't have a light in the ceiling. It just has a lamp and it's an old beer lamp that my uncle made back in like junior high in class. And the wiring's probably not that great in it, and it's not working. I hit the switch and it's not doing anything. I have another lamp back there, but I don't even know if there's a bulb in it, honestly. I just have to work in the dark. But I do have the little ghosty going.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yes. I bought that from Moon Spinners.
Yes. I love it. Yeah, I've had people ask about it on Instagram, so I'm like...
I definitely want to get to Randolph sometime.
Randolph, yeah, we need to go
Randolph Infirmary, yes.
Yep, I haven't got to go yet.
there. No. Yeah, we got invited by your cousins, but we just couldn't go because it was during the week.
They were leaving too early and we couldn't get off work.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how far that is? How far of a drive Randolph is?
Oh, it's on the other side of Indianapolis, I think.
Is it? Okay.
I think so.
Okay. And just for Darren, if he's still listening, I did try to get into Broadhead Manor, but the gentleman told me that he is going to have surgery and won't be having any hunts until probably late October.
Yeah, he just said we need to come to the museum. And Darren misses Malvern.
Our
They
home
go to
away
Malvern.
from home.
Yeah, our home away from home. We go there a lot. But I do have kind of
I know, Cynthia, you weren't going to be at Ames because you got that wedding to go to, you and April. Out in
Oh, yeah,
Vegas.
that's right. Yeah, I forgot about the expo in Ames. Forgot about it.
Is that this week? Is that the weekend of the 23rd?
No. I don't remember.
Cynthia says Randolph is 11 hours away.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
So that's the time you want to go the night before.
Or
stay
get a
in
hotel, and then and then yeah.
You don't want to go on a Wednesday night and be back Thursday?
Not
No.
for that one, no.
No.
That was a whirlwind of a trip. It was,
Yes.
It was fun.
It's bad enough driving the 6 hours, investigate all night long, and getting very little sleep, and then driving another 6 hours back.
Shit, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And poor Cynthia, she even had farther to go when we went to
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Ashmore.
Mm-hmm.
October 7th and 8th is Ames.
Okay. I never know when that is.
October 7th is 3 weeks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just... I'm having a cookout on the 7th.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
everybody's invited that's listening.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Okay, so
What?
our listeners from India will be coming.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cynthia will be in Vegas. That's a long ways to drive for a barbecue.
I plan on being there.
Vegas, baby.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Okay.
down for a barbecue. Darren says Malvern's on the list for him for next year. Awesome sauce.
I've already got it booked for next year, too.
Sweet.
You got what for next year?
Melbourne.
Okay.
We always go there.
We have, just like Cynthia has one for Roland's birthday, I have one every year for Christy's death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In memorial for her.
Yep. Because she liked going there.
It was her favorite place.
Yeah.
She liked going on investigations, but Melbourne, it's hit her just like it has us.
Yeah.
Home away from home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that was the last investigation she went on with us, was Melbourne,
I think so. Mm-hmm.
before she passed.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't get to meet Christy or Roland. I've watched many videos of Roland. I knew him through, videos, but
Yeah. Both
I've got to meet this chick with the pink hair.
both people were great people. I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's going to the museum. Zach's museum.
Yeah.
You'll have to let us know.
Ooh, you better take your rosary because there's a lot of demons.
Oh. Yes, I know there's a village there. I think that's over by Indiana State. Is that the same village? Billy Creek or whatever or something like that. I think that's the same one that we were going to get access to.
Yeah, they were going to give us access, but they got busy and couldn't take us over.
I'm going to see if I can turn this light on. Kim, you roll with it.
Okay.
Are you hunting there, visiting there, both?
What?
How did Vegas come up in her itinerary?
Oh, she's going. She's got a wedding or something out there. Her and April are going out too.
Oh, fun!
So they're gonna hit some places too while they're out there, which I don't blame them.
Heck yeah!
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea what cord is.
If you guys come back pregnant, mohawk, tattoos, we get it. We'll understand.
The bulb is bad. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
The bulb is bad, so we're just going to sit in the dark.
We can sit in the dark.
It's all good. We're used to it. We like to do it in
We
the dark.
like to sit in the dark and talk to ourselves.
Yeah.
We're getting good at it.
Yeah. We are.
So how did you guys feel about Ashmore then when you went to Ashmore? Did you?
I loved it. I didn't want to leave. I wasn't ready to leave yet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I liked Ashmore, too. You know, we got a lot in the boiler room area. And then you and I got a lot upstairs.
Oh, that third floor.
Yeah.
And then when we were sitting there talking to our
Tour guide,
we were getting stuff. Just sitting there talking to her, there was stuff going on. After everybody went to bed.
Oh yeah, we had a woman humming. She did it twice, and then that time that it was just you and me, and we were sitting in the boiler room, not in the very bottom, but like towards the top where all the stuff was going on earlier in the day. And I thought I heard like the music box get moved. And I have my camcorder going. You can hear it on my camcorder and you can hear it on my recorder. It sounds like something's pushing the music box across the floor.
Well, you felt you kept seeing something too.
Over there. Yeah.
I'd love to do a 2-nighter there.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, and those little bunkhouses are perfect.
Oh,
they're
my
perfect.
gosh, yeah, they are.
I slept real good there.
Yeah. Okay, so those are some we've got to return to then. Ashmore.
Hell yeah.
I still haven't been to McIntyre, but that's on the bucket list, right?
Oh yeah, we've been there. I mean, we got some, but not a lot. But I really do want to go back there.
Mm-hmm.
We had that doll talk to us, and there was no string.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was like a little Susie Talks a Lot or something downstairs, or whatever its name was.
Chatty Cathy.
A Chatty Cathy.
And we caught it on the recorder. I just haven't found it again. But you could hear, like, her talking. I went to pick her up. There's no string for her to be talking.
No way.
And the cat ball was going off in her lap, and every time we mentioned the doll, the cat ball would go off in its lap, and you could hear it sound like she was talking to us, and we're like, what the hell's going on? And then Kim pulled up, she goes, there's not even a damn string or anything on this doll. No batteries, nothing.
I shook it to see if it would talk or anything. It wouldn't make no noise.
Yeah.
But it was talking to us.
Yeah.
Because I had one of those dolls when I was a kid, so I know what it sounded like.
Darren's wanting to know if we have any new equipment.
It won't be here for Melbourne, but we do have an EM pump.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. You ordered that. Yeah, I don't have anything since I bought my rope light, but
Yeah.
yeah.
The one that I called says it looks like a tampon.
Yeah. That thing went off quite a bit at Villisca.
Oh, yes, it did on the stairs.
Yes. Yeah, when we first got there, somebody had who has abilities said that there was a little girl on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I put it, and that sucker went off all night. So
It did. It really did. And it lit up all the colors.
I don't know about new equipment, but I was wondering if anybody's downloaded any new apps. You know, my necrophonics is boring me.
I'm pretty much getting out of the apps. I'm going to go back to old school, I think, and only use necrophonics, like if we do the Estes method with the blindfold and headphones.
I have a spirit box, but it's the S box, and I'm not as thrilled with that one as the old SB7. I would like to get my hands on the original SB7, because we got a lot with that.
Night, Cynthia.
Good night, Cynthia. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
I love you. I have a dog looking at me through the window. Oh, she's gone. It was my little Chewini. She was just, I looked up and there's this little face just staring.
Saying, let me in, let me in.
Yeah, but I would like to get my hands on one of those, because we did get a lot with that until we got something really creepy come over it in the cafeteria at Farrar, wasn't it?
No, it was Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. And I shoved that some bitch across the table and it broke. The wires broke in it.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, it was... I can't even explain the sound that came out of that thing. And it was like, oh no.
That was probably our second investigation or something like that. So you just let it go.
I did.
Now it's like, oh, okay.
Now you can't find one that works as well. At least I haven't. I know there's a newer one coming out, or that just came out, that a lot of people are using.
Yeah, I've got 3 spirit boxes.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't like the...
See, I don't mind. I can handle that. I can.
But Ghost Hunters has got a thing to hook to it, so you're not getting a lot of that.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm pretty much going back to old school.
Yeah.
Because with a lot of your apps, after you've used it for so long, you know, it's got a microphone in your phone, so and if you don't turn off your location and stuff like that, it's gonna bring up stuff that you've already talked about. Mm-hmm. Your names are gonna come up a lot more.
Right.
Because it's already in that microphone memory.
Yeah. And a lot of it just doesn't pertain to what's going on.
No. But we did have a good necrophonics thing at your grandpa's.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's the first time, without having the headphones on, it came out so clear that you could understand it. Yes. Real clear, like me and you were talking.
Yeah.
That's how clear it was.
Yeah, because it said, like, I said something about, Billy, are you here? And he said, I'm here. And then I said something else, and then he said, here. I said, okay, if you're here, how many fingers am I holding up? And I was holding up 1, and the necrophonist goes, 1. Like,
real
I mean,
clear.
It was a guy, and he's just like, 1. Like, it was clear as day. And, of course, I have my recorder upstairs.
Of course.
Because I was hoping to catch the footsteps that we get. But you should be able to hear it on our show. That was on, 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
About 3 weeks
I
ago.
haven't went back. I was trying to find
so
it.
Hopefully it's on there, but it should be on the show.
Necrometer?
He's talking about that in the Chattergeist server.
Spirit Talker? I don't like Spirit Talker.
I've got Spirit Talker too.
And it's never been right on.
I haven't gotten, we've gotten a lot of
random stuff. I ain't gonna delete it or anything. But I got Dead Wave on my phone. Mm-hmm. I got the Necrophonics. Mm-hmm. And then I got Spirit Talker on my phone. But the bad thing is, it's on my phone, and we go live with my phone, and I can't use them.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Me too.
they necrophonics wasn't cheap, so. And now my Verizon won't let you pay through your bill anymore. You have to pay for it up front.
Oh, yeah.
Where I could just push on it and say, take it off on my next bill.
Yeah.
And now you can't do that with Verizon anymore.
Oh, wow.
So.
Interesting.
Which sucks.
Yeah, it does, for sure.
Now, do you feel that if you have someone with abilities on a hunt with you, that you get more stuff?
Not always.
Not always.
Okay.
Yeah, not always. I don't think that everybody that has abilities always picks up on everything. You know, they don't always, because sometimes they may have abilities, but sometimes the spirits may not want to connect with that person.
Okay.
So,
and a lot of times you got people that can hear them, but they don't want to ruin our investigation, and then they let us do the investigation. Then when we go to another room, we correspond what they might have heard and what we got to see if it interacts. That's the way I'd rather have it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want them telling me, this spirit's saying this, but we don't have no proof on anything else.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, you know. That way we have it two different ways of communicating.
I do like when if there is someone there with abilities and they say, you know, I sense a woman in here.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah.
Because then I'm not grabbing for straws for who the hell's in there.
Right.
I can start to know. But and of course, our friend who wears the kilt, he says we all have abilities. But mine, I don't know, are just not plugged in. I don't know what the problem is, but my abilities.
Well, and some people work on that, on learning how to use those and focus, and they do a lot of training and different meditations and things to hone into that, where some of us shut it down to the point where we just kind of block it out and we don't maybe sense that kind of stuff. I mean, there's times where I can shut it down and I won't feel a damn thing, and there's other times all hell breaks loose and I'm just 2 seconds away from my head spinning. So it's like I have no in between. But you know, it's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm changing colors from your little ghosty that you gave me because it's the only light we have in here. So it's like part of the time my face is red, and other times it's blue, and then green. Like.
But yeah, when I first started, I was a skeptic all the way through. There's no ghosts, you know. Even though I kind of believed in them, but I'm going, nope, 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 nope. And then I got scratched. Well, maybe there is. I don't know.
Where did you get scratched at? What
Feliska in the attic.
Oh, hell no.
My very first investigation.
Yeah, that was our very first investigation, yeah.
But the more and more I go, I don't know if I don't hear the ghosts. I still haven't really seen a real good shadow yet to really believe that part of it. But I do, when I walk in a certain room, I will get a headache. And I walk out, the headache's gone. So I know there's something in there, but I'm not for sure what. But other than that, that's basically all I got with my abilities right now, because I don't work with them enough.
I don't either. I should do more.
I'm more the type of going in and going, nope. Gotta find that debunk. Find that debunk.
Yeah.
Well, I did go to Kelly McCarville had a workshop. she was doing little workshops at Granger at one time, and I went, and she was, trying to teach you to meditate, and that was impossible. I just don't understand how people meditate.
Mm-hmm.
And because, I have just too many things going through my head.
That's my problem too. I have a hard time.
And, things I thought of while she was talking,
mm-hmm.
she's like, well, tell me what images came to your head. And I would tell her, and she's like, okay. I'm like, well, no, that can't be it.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, see how you fight it? She's like, you fight
mm-hmm.
so hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone told me that I was a witch in my past life. And
oh gosh.
I was tortured, or I was persecuted for it in my past life.
Oh wow.
And that's why I don't want to use my abilities in this life,
mm-hmm.
which, I don't know, could be true, but
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I heard it's all about energy work and all that. And there's so many different types of abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
I
is
looked
true.
on the internet last night and they said there's like 73 different type of mediums. I'm like,
holy
what?
shit.
I know.
That's insane.
I don't know.
I have no idea either. What was I? Oh, I was a doctor in a past life. We had a guest on, and he started kind of just pulling things, and I can't remember my name, but I think I was like from like Pennsylvania or something. My name did it start with an R?
I'm not.
And my wife is still with me, but I can't.
Oh,
remember.
you were a man.
I was a man, and my wife still stays with me. She's kind of one of my protectors, but I can't remember her name. I have to go back and listen to the thing. I think it was Jim Hunt.
I'm not for sure.
I think it was Jim Hunt.
I was a Native American.
Knock Knock Ghost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was from Scotland, so I knew that.
Uh-huh. Man.
I was poor. Scotland, a witch. I don't know what the hell.
I was a doctor, and I'm like, damn. Why couldn't I be a doctor in this life? I
You
don't
were
know.
rich, walking around, scratching your balls.
Probably. Gosh. I know how it's going to bug me because I want to remember what I thought he gave me my name.
I don't remember.
Because I'm like,
It's
I
been
wanna,
so long
I'm like, I
ago.
want to Google it to see if there was any doctors during that time because I think he gave me a time frame too, but I don't remember.
You were from the East Coast.
Yeah.
I remember that part. You were from the East Coast.
Yeah, I want to say.
That's cool.
Yeah. He was just sitting here talking to us, and he's like, I have to tell you this. And I'm like, okay. And he just did it.
Yeah.
But that's as far as he went. But
I love when people do that. At Bango, Holly approached Chad. And Chad had just had a friend die of lung cancer, so he was only 51 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And we were at Bango, and everybody's drinking, having a good time. And Holly just walks up to Chad, and she's like, I've got to tell you that there's a man here with you that, just recently died, and he's proud of you, and because you were in the service, blah, 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 and died of cancer. And Chad's like, wow, And then she just went back to the table and started drinking. I think, it's kind of a Teresa Caputo moment where she just had to stop and say it. And then I love that. I do have a hard time at the paranormal conventions to figure out who I feel comfortable with if I was to get a reading. I do struggle with that.
Yeah, I would think that too. I don't know. There was one time where Kim and I had actually, we were doing, so we did the zombie prom at Farrar.
Yep.
Oh, how cool.
And I walk in and I'm like, okay, this lady, I'm like, I know something's up with her. She kept watching me and everything, and I could tell she was trying to read me. I'm like, okay, she's got to be the psychic. Because I didn't know who she was. I had no idea who she was at the time. And, hello! Did you see that?
Yeah.
Hello?
That was cool.
Okay.
I have no idea. But it was like almost like a red light that flash, wasn't it?
Okay. Maybe you should unplug that light.
Yeah,
If it was bug,
maybe.
I'm gonna shit.
Since that mom's bed.
Yeah, and anyways, she was trying to read me. I could tell. And she came up to me on the dance floor and was like holding my hand, and stuff. I'm like, okay. And she was just she took like a lot of pictures of me, and the guy that was with her was taking like a lot of pictures of me. And he comes up later and he told me, because I kept feeling something.
Night, Darren.
Huh?
Night, Darren.
Night, Darren. Thank you for joining.
Bye.
I kept feeling something in the boiler room, and then later he told me that there was a guy with me in the boiler room who kept touching me, but then they also told me that she was trying to read me, but she's like, I don't know how, but she's like, I was not able to read you. And I'm like, probably because I knew you were trying to, and I shut that shit down. Like, no. Like,
It reminds me of Twilight, where Edward couldn't read Bella.
oh, yeah. I'm going to turn this light off. That was so bizarre. I have no idea.
Did you win first prize in the dance contest? Or the zombie contest?
I was zombie queen, and I still have my sash upstairs.
Okay. I thought about doing that at the Women's Center, having
I was on
a zombie prom or a masquerade for Halloween.
Okay, so it's unplugged, so if anything else flashes, we...
Okay.
Why it was red, I don't really know. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm coming back.
But yeah, I thought of renting out the Women's Center here and maybe doing a Halloween masquerade ball, or some type of a zombie prom or something like that. I think that would be fun.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool to do. Yeah. That'd be fun. Totally doable.
I don't know.
Why?
It took 3 hours to put my makeup on.
It did.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was insane. It took us forever. I think our pictures, I might have them on our Instagram. I'm not sure. They were on our old Instagram.
All I know is I could hardly see out of those screens.
Because she had little screens that we put over her eyes so it looked like she had no eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They were black, and it was hard to see out of them, but it took glue to glue them on, and it took forever for that glue to dry.
Yeah, it was insane.
And then all the scar, I had to get that fake skin and put all the scars on, paint my face, and it only took 3 hours. Just to do the face, that wasn't anything else.
Damn. I want to see pictures of that.
I can't remember if they're on my...
They're on my page.
Okay. I don't know if I have
I know mine is. I'm pretty sure yours is, too.
I used to have it on my old Twitter account, but I don't have that anymore, and I don't think they're on our Twitter account. But yeah, there was pictures of us, and I literally went out and bought a dress at Goodwill, and it was, yeah. I put some, I don't know, I made myself look really filthy, and I think I had leaves stuck in my hair and shit, But yeah, I had a good old time. I was out on that dance floor.
Yeah, we went to the Goodwill to get her dress.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a fun time, and that was the only one we did, but it was quite the turnout. I mean, there was quite a few people there. It was fun. I would do it again. Totally do.
Well, I have the girls' old prom dresses, shoved in closets, and
guess what? I have my old prom dresses too. My mother sent them home. And I have my Fair Queen one. All in my thing. I doubt they fit, but...
I found mine.
Oh, yeah. Kim's got hers. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, we should do it.
I can't hold it up to show you.
Yeah, just send it.
Yeah, I want to send it to you. But yeah, it was good. It was fun, and totally do that again. That would be fun to do. We should do something like that. That would be awesome. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. All right. Anybody else? Is there anybody else in chat left? Allie, are you still there? Did you leave us? Does anybody have any questions or anything? Leslie, is there anything else you want to touch on?
No. Besides Johnny Depp? No, I don't want to touch on anybody.
Hey, I'm wearing my Johnny Depp shirt.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Oh yeah, it's got 4 different faces from different characters he's played.
I thought it was a snowman.
No, no,
Okay.
it's Johnny Depp. Hello, who wouldn't want to touch that? Yes. Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
here.
I mean, even if we didn't have a masquerade or a zombie prom, we could just have a costume, a Halloween, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. That would be fun. I would totally be down for that. I don't know if I have any old costumes left though. Like I don't know where all mine have gone.
I don't have any friends, so
I still have my zombie
brother.
costume.
I don't have mine on here. I don't have any of the pictures. I just looked. That stinks, damn it. Oh well. It is what it is, but let me check here, make sure nobody else has anything before we start wrapping things up. Next week we do have, so this is the 3rd time we've tried to have him on, Stephen Chung. He's going to be talking to us about his book, The Journey Across Forever. This is the 3rd time, hopefully 3rd time's a charm that we can get him on. Every time we try to get him on, there's a connection issue. He is from Australia. So, it'll be like 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday for him when we're talking to him on Thursday night. So,
isn't it crazy?
Huh?
Isn't that crazy? Don't you wish you could text you the lottery numbers that won?
Oh, yeah. yeah, right? So then, yeah, exactly. That'd be so great. But, he'll be on. And then, let's see here. We do have, there are some other upcoming shows. Let's see here. Caitlin Russell on the Healing Light. We'll have her returning guest, Amber, the Psychic Medium, on September 19th, which is Tuesday. And then I believe Darren has a show on Monday. They're going to talk about their favorite locations. So tune into those. I'd like to thank Leslie for being on the show tonight. It's always a pleasure. And hey, we didn't really get down the rabbit hole. We didn't get too naughty and nasty like we normally do. So everybody should be proud of us. I know. Really? We did great.
What's wrong?
I know, right? What's wrong with us? What's wrong? All right, everybody. Thank you to everybody who was in chat. We had Allie, we had Cynthia, Darren, myself, and Kim in chat. Thank you to all of you for being in and participating. Thank you to everybody who was not in chat but listening. We appreciate each and every one of you. And like I said, we'll be back next week with Stephen Chong talking about his book.
Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully. Knock on wood. Keep your fingers crossed because I think that'll be awesome to talk. We haven't had anybody from Australia yet, so I'm really excited about that. So, all right. Peace out, everybody, and have an awesome night.